Hey, besties. Okay, so like a little while back, I made like a cute little fun sort of community challenge proposal. And it was called like the Winter Sim challenge. And basically it was just like make a sim that represents winter for you. We got two really lovely submissions that I really appreciated. And so this first one is like the female version of Santa Claus. And I just sort of go through and show you guys like all of her outfits, and I think she's like really fun. Especially considering like I wanted to limit the CC that was used for this challenge. So they were like producing these things with like little to no CC, which is really always amazing to me because I've definitely done no CC sims before and it is a struggle. And I like there's like a glitch with those like season, I think it's season glasses. For some reason there's just like a little like black spot in it, so I just gave her like slightly different glasses and some eyelashes because I felt like she definitely deserved them. But aside from that, I didn't really want to change anything about any of the sims that were like submitted because I think it's really fun to be able to like see them as they are and like as the person created it. And so Mrs. Claus's bio reads, "Your name is Carol Kringle. I represented the winter holiday called Christmas. She looks and dresses just like Santa Claus, but with a feminine touch to it. I also gave her the same traits and aspiration like Clement Frost, and she loves baking and handiness." And so then we move on to the second sim, and this is Sparrow. Sparrow is a more wintry version of my sim self. I grew up agnostic in a multi-faith household, so the holidays have always been more about spending time with family than the religions themselves. I am also from a warm climate, so I tried to blend all of those elements together. The only TC I used was the lashes, which was the biggest challenge making this. Enjoy. And so I just wanted to show you guys like the outfits. I think they're very fun, very chill, very cozy. And I loved like the balance of like warm weather things and more like I guess like traditional cold weather Christmas sort of outfits. I thought it was a good blend to representing Christmas in like a more like traditional way, but also in a more like way that's adapted for like climate. And yeah, I thought it was really fun sim, really cool. And so I was actually inspired to actually do the challenge properly and add my sim in to like the mix. And so I made a sim, and she's basically like the third of like the group of winter sims, and I basically went with like whatever randomly generated sim that the game gave me. It was actually kind of fun, aside from the fact that I did use skin details. That was like the one bits of CC that I did use, that and eyelashes. Like those were like the two things actually, because I was like, you know, I really can't do it. Like I really can't do that to myself. But I did keep everything else, like even eyebrows and like hair and stuff. Like I kept all of that very no CC, EA only. I'm kind of proud. And it wasn't actually as much of a struggle as I thought it was going to be. Like I thought it was going to be much more difficult, considering I don't know, like I don't know. I feel like I don't really use non-CC enough, and I feel like that sort of like made me forget that there's some really good like non-CC options to choose from, and it's not as bad as it used to be back in like 2014 in like the war flashback days. It was actually really surprising, especially with like the little Christmassy winter cozy event that they did. It came with some really cute like CAS options, like the sweater and her slippers were from the like the newest event, and I will admit that I loved that event because it actually worked for me this time. The Halloween event stopped working for me after like week 3 or 4, and it like never worked again, so like I never got any of the rest of the stuff that it came with, which was a bummer for me because I actually thought it was fun. Like I like kind of liked the idea of like a Sims battle pass now that it's like a free to play game. I thought it was fun. And yeah, so it was actually a really enlightening experience for clothes because makeup is still not where it needs to be. Specifically, eyeliner could use some assistance. Like, I was struggling. I literally used like the same eyeliner for absolutely everything because everything was just too big. Like, it takes up like their entire eye space. And it's like nobody does eyeliner like that. Or at least not every day. Like, I don't know, we need more normal sized eyeliner options and some more like eyeshadow options. And like the MAC stuff isn't so bad sometimes, but there are also moments where it's like absolutely terrible. So yeah, like we just need a few more options, and I feel like makeup could be okay. Because I wasn't necessarily limiting myself to like base game either, which thank God, because that would have been terrible. But like, I just think like the game needs a couple more eyeliner options. I feel like we're really, really lacking in that. And also lipstick, like good lipstick, because that's also not really a thing that I was seeing. And yeah, those are definitely my grievances. But like, it was kind of fun actually using game things to make this in, except for when they didn't have things that I knew that I had in CC form, and it was like just right there because I didn't take my CC out. I just used like the same thing that I had, and I just like had to use my willpower not to. So it was always very depressing when I was like making my sim and I know that I had like really good lip gloss or something and I couldn't choose it because that wasn't the point. The point was to struggle a little bit and like make a sim outside of my comfort zone with like stuff that I don't typically use. And yeah, I think it was very fun. And also I've like hidden 2 codes for kits in this video, which I think will be very fun. And I don't know, I think like having little like, I don't know, community games and things and like just like bits of time where like we can just like have fun together, like separately but also collectively. I think that's like really fun. I always like enjoy doing any kind of like giveaway or like anything, like any of these like random challenges or submissions. Like they're just really fun, and it gives me like the coziest vibe, truly. And also I know that it wasn't necessarily like the most desirable challenge because of like the lack of CC, and trust me, I know, like as an avid CC user, like I understand how difficult it could be to make a sim with none of that. So like I get it. Next time I will like try not to care about that, because like I don't really think that it would matter, because even if you like upload your sim to the gallery with CC and it's like stuff that I don't have, it just like won't show up. Like I'll be able to see your sim, but like when I download it, it just won't show up. So like that's not necessarily like the biggest deal, I think. So I think next time like I won't mind with CC. But I had fun. I had fun being able to like look at all of like the fun little sims and like all the little stories and stuff. Like it's cool, you know? It's like getting to play with other people's dolls, like, because that's essentially what this is. Really fun, especially after like a really like stressful finals week month. Like it was a nice little like treat at the end of that, just to be able to like get to like chill and play with the sims and I don't know, and like have fun. And I wanted to give her like a fun personality, because I definitely put her on the gallery since she doesn't really use any CC. So you guys should be able to just download her She has like a custom skin, so you'll have to like click the include custom content button on like the gallery to be able to like see her, but like everything else should be there for the most part. As long as you have like all like the packs that I use and stuff. But this is how they turned out, and I love like little Christmas like stuff in the background. Since they were all Christmas related, I figured it only made sense for them to have like a Christmas background. But let me know what you guys think of the Sims. They're all up on the gallery, and you can use the hashtag #AdiaDecemberSim to see all of them.